If you want to add a neon glow effect to photos in Photoshop, this tutorial will walk you through the full process step by step so your result looks bright, clean, and professional. We're going to build the neon core, add the glowing color, and then make the light interact with the environment so it looks like it belongs inside the image instead of sitting on top of it. This is a really cool effect for portraits, posters, social media graphics, and creative edits. And if you find this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, open your image in Photoshop. The best type of photo for this effect is one with darker tones or plenty of contrast, because neon glow really pops when it has room to shine. Once your image is open, create a new blank layer by pressing Ctrl-Shift-N on Windows or Command-Shift-N on Mac. Name this layer Neon Core so everything stays organized as you work. Now you need to create the shape of your neon tube or line. You can do this with the pen tool or the curvature pen tool, depending on the style you want. If you want a smooth, clean curve, the curvature pen tool is great. If you want more precision and control over each point, use the pen tool. Draw the path where you want the neon effect to appear, whether that's a simple line, a sign shape, or a custom design. After your path is ready, select the brush tool by pressing B. Choose a hard round brush and set the size to match the thickness of the neon tube you want. A good starting range is around 5 to 15 pixels, but you can adjust this depending on the size of your image and the look you want. Set your foreground color to pure white because the center of a realistic neon light should be the brightest point. Once that is set, switch back to the pen tool, right-click directly on your path and choose Stroke Path. In the drop-down, make sure Brush is selected, then press Enter to apply it. Photoshop will trace the path using the brush, creating a clean white line that becomes the bright core of the neon tube. This is the foundation of the whole effect, so take a second to make sure it looks smooth and consistent. Next, we're going to add the bright inner glow that makes the line feel like it's actually emitting light. Double-click the empty area next to the neon core layer name to open the layer style menu. On the left side, click Inner Glow. For the settings, set the blend mode to normal, opacity to 100%, color to pure white, and source to edge. These settings help keep the center of the neon tube intense and clean, just like a real glowing sign. Now click on Outer Glow in the same layer style panel. This is where the color bloom comes in. Set the blend mode to Linear Dodge Add if you want a strong bright glow, or Screen if you want something a little softer. Keep the opacity at 100%, then click the color box and choose a saturated neon color. Electric blue, hot pink, neon green, or bright purple all work really well. The key is to pick something vivid and highly saturated so it looks artificial in the best possible way. Then increase the size slider quite a bit. This controls how far the light spreads outward from the tube. The larger the size, the more the color will bloom into the surrounding area. You can experiment here until the glow feels right for your image. Once you're happy with both the inner glow and outer glow, click OK to apply the layer styles. At this point, your neon line should already look strong, but the effect will look even better when you add environmental highlights. Real light doesn't just stay on the tube, it spills onto nearby surfaces, and that's what makes the final edit believable. So create a new layer underneath your neon layer and name it Reflection Light. Change the blend mode of this layer to Linear Dodge Add and lower the opacity to somewhere around 30 to 50%. Now select a large, soft, round brush with zero hardness. Hold Alt on Windows or Option on Mac to sample the same vibrant glow color you used for the outer glow. Then gently paint over nearby surfaces where the light would naturally hit. That could be a wall, a floor, a person's skin, clothing, or any nearby object in the photo. Keep the painting soft and subtle. You don't want hard brush marks here. You want the feeling that the neon is actually lighting the scene. To make those painted highlights blend properly with the texture of the image, double-click the Reflection Light layer to open its layer style panel. Go down to the Blend If section at the bottom. This part is really useful because it allows the highlights to interact more naturally with the dark and bright parts of the image underneath. Hold down Alt on Windows or Option on Mac and drag to split the left dark triangle of the underlying layer slider in half. Then move it slightly to the right. This helps preserve details from the original photo, like texture, shadows, and cracks. So your painted light doesn't cover everything with a flat layer of color. It makes the reflection look much more realistic and integrated with the background. Once that looks good, click OK. Now step back and review the whole image. You should see a clean neon core, a bright glow around it, and realistic light bouncing into the scene. If needed, you can go back and fine-tune the glow size, opacity, or reflection strength until the effect matches the mood of your image. Sometimes a tiny adjustment can make a huge difference, and that's how you add a neon glow effect to photos in Photoshop. It's a simple process, but when you combine the bright white core, the vibrant outer glow, and the environmental reflections, the result looks far more polished and professional. If this tutorial helped you out, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next editing tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.